How the family is a burden.
Right, now this is the question then.
Yes, sir.
Now this is a question. Good. What's your name?
So Shivam Kumar Shukla.
Shivam. Right. Better Shivam. Good. So Shivam has raised a question now, and it's a genuine question. Shivam is asking, what is the institution of family? What is this society? What is this patriotism? Certain things he thinks have been said in the HIDP sessions and he can't bring himself to agree with it. But agreement or disagreement are not very valuable, are they?
Yes, sir.
It's no point agreeing or disagreeing if I do not understand. It's no point agreeing or disagreeing if I do not understand. Understanding is vital. We'll first try to understand what the institution of family is. What is this thing called the society? That understanding is vital. Once you have understood what it is, then whether you agree, you disagree, all those are trivial matters. Actually very, very small things. The real thing is, do I really understand what is the meaning of these institutions? Be it the family, or be it the society, or be it the institution of marriage, it is about the relation of the individual with another individual, right? It is about the relationship between one man and another, correct? What is the basis of this relationship? And remember, if we are talking about relationship includes everything. Relationship is our very state of mind. Relationship means how I am relating to my parents, how I am relating to my neighbors, how I am relating to my books, how I am relating to the pet animals, how I am relating to the trees. Everything, because we are relating at every point in time. Life is relationship. There is no moment when we are not relating to something. What is the basis of this relationship? There are three kinds of basis. You may start noting down. You can give the heading as basis of relationships. Basis of relationships. Of relationships. The lowest level of relationship is, write down, completely material. Completely material. This is the way an iron relates to the magnet. An iron piece gets attracted to the magnet, right? There is a certain relationship. But it is a totally dead relationship. This is the way sodium relates to water. Sodium hydroxide is formed, but this is a completely dead relationship in the sense that neither sodium nor water have any choice in the matter. Does sodium understand why it is reacting? Does the iron piece know why it is getting attracted to the magnet? But still it gets attracted. Are you getting it? So this is the lowest level of relationship where both the parties who are in the relationship do not understand why they are in that relationship. It is purely out of their material conditioning that they are in that relationship. So this is the lowest form of relationship where I do not even understand what is happening. I have just been conditioned. Higher than this is the second form of relationship, which is greed and fear. Greed and fear. Here the bases are greed and fear. We said the lowest level can be called as the material form. This second level can be called predominantly as the animal form of relationship. This second level can be called predominantly as the animal form of relationship, animal form, where you are relating to the other only out of temptation because you want something or because you are afraid. Either because you want something or because you are afraid. Have you seen how animals relate to each other? This is predominantly found in animals. You show them a piece of bread and a dog would come to you. There is temptation, greed, right? You have male animals running after female animals, but again, there is only temptation, greed of sex. No other form of relating is possible in animals. There is either greed or fear. We have so far covered two bases of relationship. The lowest level is called the material level. Iron and magnet. Iron does not even know why it is getting attracted to magnet. A little higher than that is the animal form, which includes greed and fear. The animal knows it is being attracted, but it knows that it is being attracted only because of greed or fear. Its relationship is either of greed or fear. You look at small rabbits. The moment you approach them, what do they do with their ears? All the time they are afraid because they know that they are weak. So that's the way they relate to the world, that everything is there just to kill us. And they would jump away, they would run away at the slightest noise. Have you seen small mice or rabbits? Slightest noise and what do? They run away. That's their way of relating to the world. Fear. Then there is the really human basis of relationship. Write down, human basis. Then there is the human basis of relationship. This human basis is of love and love alone. Pure, uncorrupted, unadulterated love. Now we have to find out, looking at our own lives, what is the basis of our relationships. Shivam, you must find out how you relate to your friends, how you relate to your examinations, how you relate to your books, how you relate to everybody in your life, right from your parents till your teachers till the stranger. Let me ask you, when a date sheet is put up in the college of examinations, you go to your books, right? Because the examination date sheet has been put up. So what is the basis of the relationship between you and your book out of these three? Animal. This is an animalistic relationship because you are going to your book because of fear. So many of us constantly feel that we are oppressed, that we are being exploited. So many of us feel often as young people that our freedom is being compromised. How many of us often feel that our freedom is being compromised? That we are not really free at some point or other? Yes? At any place. Now, in spite of feeling that you are not free in college, at home, you still go on compromising. Then what is the relationship between you and that institution, be it family or be it college or be it anything else? What is the basis of the relationship? Again, fear. It is again an animal relationship. understand what love is, if we do not really understand what love is, then our relationships are not really human. You see, iron gets attracted to magnet, male hormones get attracted to female hormones. It's just like the iron starts saying that I have fallen in love with the magnet, so I am getting attracted. But being human beings, Shivam, what do we claim? We claim that we have fallen in love. And out of this love, often marriage results. And what is this? Iron getting attracted to the magnet. It is lower than even animal form. But out of this, kids are being born. Male hormone being attracted to female hormone, and out of this even kids are being born. This is the lowest level of relationship. But Shivam, most of us have been so deeply blinded that we cannot see. We cannot see. Family is just a name. The real thing is, what is the basis of my relationship with my brother, sister, parents, neighbor, friends, teachers, religion, books, animals, trees, the entire universe. How am I relating to the entire universe? How am I relating to the entire universe? That is the real thing. Are you getting it? Huh? There is no problem as such with being with your parents, having a certain relationship with them. We are pointing out the quality of the relationship. 1,000 students come to us and say that we feel oppressed, but what do? We are dependent upon our parents. We are dependent upon them for identity, for financial support, for our beliefs and values, and hence we cannot resist them. Now, what is the basis of relationship? What is the basis of relationship? Fear and greed, both. Now, what will be the environment inside such a family? The kid is being told to be disciplined. The kid is being told to be disciplined all the time. And what is discipline? What is this discipline that is being enforced upon the kid? What is the basis of relationship? Is it
only one side of coin?
Is it really a human relationship? Is it really a human relationship? How many families are there in which the relationships are really based on love? Let me tell you what is really a relationship based on love. A relationship based on love is a relationship free of conditions and expectations, because love liberates. Love does not impose conditions. Love does not say that if you do this, only then you are my son. Love does not say that I expect this and this from you. Love does not say that I have invested so much in you for the last 18 or 20 years and now it is your time to pay back. Love does not say that if you marry such and such girl, then you cannot be with me. Love is vast. Love is beautiful. Love does not seek to put you in chains. Are you getting it? Love makes you free. Love does not say that please do this, otherwise your life will be hell. Love says you are wonderful and beautiful just as you are. Love does not ask you to become something. Love does not say please do something so that we can be proud of you. Are you getting it? These are not the symptoms of love. Clear? For all you have, please do have relationships, please do have beautiful relationships, but also as intelligent beings, do not forget to investigate the basis of those relationships. Why at all am I relating with this person? What brings me to this person? What brings me to this person? And that is a moment by moment thing. What brings me to this room? Why do you always enter and sit there at the back benches? How am I relating to this room? How am I relating to my friends? How am I relating to this session?